My people, you know, say the things where they happen for South Africa, no, sometimes you sit down, you think deeply. If you are a really sensible person, you sit down and you think deeply. You ask yourself, why all this? It has become as a ritual thing. Every year or every election year, they do this kind of thing. And sometimes me like this, I think it is politicians that are behind it. Julius Malema was asking one thing. Since all this Afrophobic or xenophobic attack started, he'd been asking, you deported 10 people, Africans, that they come and taking your jobs. Show him 10 people that has been employed. None of it has come. No any data for that. And this time around, he's saying that 300 Ghanaians has gone. And now they should show him how many 300 South Africans got the job. Yeah, you hate one particular country, says that they come and selling drugs, something like Nigeria. This is how you guys are saying. If you are not drug consumer, how will you go and say that the person that's selling the drug is your problem, while you are the problem searching for the drug? Listen what Julius Malema said. Then we will dive into it, my people.
Because Ghanaians are gone now, 300 of them. How many 300 of jobs were created after the Ghanaians have left? So it's just a myth, it's a lie, which they are using to further divide us, to perpetuate colonial divisions.
Yeah, it's just a divide, and it's because of colonial issue. You understand me? Colonial mental, and it's true because most of most of South Africans are uneducated people, and those who are doing this so-called xenophobic, Afrophobic, or match, they are just hating for nothing because they want to come to the spotting light. Then the politicians will call them and fund them and give them so that they can build themselves. This is how everybody is. EFF boss like this Julius Malema, he's not a saint. He's a human being. He's not a saint. He's a human being. He can be manipulated in some way, not even by corruption, by some way for him to do some things, minimize some things. You understand me? Maybe there's a person, his wife can talk to him, oh sweetheart, this what you are doing is not good, this is da. If he went outside and then he want to do it, he would think about his wife and say what, okay, because of my wife say this, I will not do it. You understand me? And then see what he's talk about.
The Ghana response was not necessary because it now creates an impression that we are all like that.
Ghana impression. Do you want Ghanaian? Do you know how much Ghanaians has been killed in South Africa? Julius Malema. Do you know how many Ghanaians has been killed in South Africa in the name of xenophobic attack or Afrophobic attack? Do you know how much people Ghanaians were being killed in what do you call it, in Gambia? You know one thing, Ghanaians, we are really nice people. You understand me? But when you put your hands into our eyes, the thing that we will do, you will never imagine that Ghanaians are doing this to you. We are not violent. We are very peaceful people, loving people, hardworking people, Ghanaians. And the same thing, some people in South Africa are very loving people. Not all South Africans are doing this match or xenophobic attack or Afrophobic attack. You understand me? Not everybody in South Africa are like that. It's just a few people. The lady who started all these things says that Ghanaians are overreacting. How are we not going to be overreacting while we saw the other time that they have killed people and burned them alive? You are saying that Ghanaians are overreacting.
One Ghanaian lady was saying, you see, the problem is, and I wouldn't have taken this option. The problem is we're being beaten in front of the police and the police are not doing anything. That's a problem. And when this opportunity came for me to leave, I left because if the police can't defend me, it means the state is in agreement with the people who are beating me.
We saw videos out there that people are beating innocent people. Even the documented people in South Africa are not even safe. They are beating them in the name that you are a foreigner, you are taking our job. And police are standing there, they're doing nothing. The shop that you say that they come and take the shop, they employ you, go in, learn, raise up fund or go and take loan and open your own shop. That's how it is. How many of you guys If you have any important job doing, ask for your fellow South Africans who are serious working in South Africa. That how are they managing to work 247 without them having going following this match and match? This is just a few minority people are doing this and then bringing the image of Africa down. The thing is that the AU is something like I can't say useless AU, but I would just say that it has no useful. AU is not useful. If it is a country where that like the way the EU it is, and then the America is, or what Asia is just like we Africans. By now, every African country has boycotted this South Africa product. And Ghana, I wish Ghana communication minister, they should go in and then cut the network of the MTN. And now that they are Anglo Gold Ashanti Goldfield, that they are saying that Ghana, they should separate the xenophobic and then Goldfield issue. Goldfield is owned by South Africans who are benefiting from it. They are exploiting from Ghana, taking it back to South Africa, giving you guys are getting benefit from it. You understand? And then now the innocent people are the victims.
And President of Ghana should have given us, some time to really deal with this matter, and we'll get to the bottom of it. We hope they will come back to their senses.
Julius Malema, the thing that you say you hope they come to their senses, is it a sentence continue with Ghana president, or you are saying for your own ignorant people in South Africa that they should come back to their senses? Because this sentence you are just making, you are saying that Ghana are the same like you. Ghana is not the same like you South Africans. I know very good South Africans that I'm friends with here in Sweden, and even my friend is in South Africa right now, go back to South Africa for holidays, and the person is KwaZulu. You understand me? But you guys, Julius Malema, I see you as a very, very gentleman, very sensible person, one of the sensible person in South Africa. But this one that you said, that Ghanaians has to come back to their senses, or I don't know what you're trying to mean. So you go and come back again.
We don't have to respond the same way they did. We need to pursue the diplomatic engagements with Ghana until we find one another. We don't think Ghana responded in a manner that really reinforces dialogue and diplomatic engagement.
Diplomatic engagement in Ghana and South Africa is okay because it has been there since 60s. Kwame Nkrumah stood there for South Africa to get their independence before our own fellow Ghanaians overthrew South Africa. Kwame Nkrumah. Nelson Mandela. If we are talking about Nelson Mandela, how Africans leaders support Nelson Mandela. You South Africans, some ignorant this match South African Jacinta or whatever, they are saying that Nelson Mandela sell out South Africa. If Nelson Mandela didn't do what he's supposed to do for peace to reign in South Africa, how will you today come and say that you're going to match and go and looting, sharing other people's shops? And you go there, you loot everything, nobody is working there anymore. That means that who is causing the unemployment? It is you, the lazy people. Some of you, not all of you, some of you. Because which foreigner is working as a police officer in South Africa? Which foreigner is working in armed forces in South Africa? Which foreigner it is in your parliament, if not the white men? Which foreigner? And the reason why we Africans, we are angry that President Ramaphosa, he don't say anything. Do you know that if this thing is happening in Ghana, do you know that Ghana president and Ghana armed forces, they will put curfew in Ghana. Nobody will go out, nobody will go in or out. Yet we get some politicians behind this thing, funding them. I know it's just because of some of the politicians. Even in Ghana, we have this kind of issues. But Ghanaians opposition go behind demonstration and then funding them so that the government will look bad. But this one, xenophobic or Afrophobic, is not about government looking bad. It's making Africa looking bad. They are saying, see animals. They are killing their own fellow animals. You understand me? My people, today's video, this is today's video. Share it so that it will reach to Julius Malema, so that he will think well what he says. that yeah, people should come, Ghana president should come in back into their senses, or his people. Look, Ghana is much developed than you guys. Ghana is much civilized than you guys. Ghana has gained independence before you guys. So you have to think, my people. Subscribe, share, and then if anything comes up, my people, you will hear from me again, my people. I greet you.